Video is the hottest thing going in law firm marketing today. Here's why. According to a ComScore study released in February 2011, 82.5% of the U.S. Internet audience viewed a video online. Viewers watched 75% more videos online in December 2010 than December 2008. 30% of Internet traffic is currently video. By 2013, 90% of Internet traffic will be video. In blogs, on websites, in videos at meetings, on your firm's YouTube channel, your Facebook page, or through Twitter, you want prospective clients to see your face, judge your style, like and respect you. You want video to sell that client on using your legal services.
Why I got involved in law. And basically, here's my story. My mom and my dad were both former prosecutors. So I was raised by two prosecutors. I swore I would never go into law, and after I got an undergraduate degree in psychology and sociology, I decided to go to law school after all. And while I was in law school, they had a thing in Arizona called Rule 38E. That's where they allow law students under the supervision of a lawyer to do trials. And I did numerous trials down in Tucson.
Come to the video session rested and well-dressed as you would for court. Become familiar with the topics to discuss, but do not memorize them. Block off enough time to complete the session. Turn your iPhone on vibrate. Relax. This will be a nice conversation between you and the interviewer.
With every divorce comes a great deal of emotion, and there is a model of divorce called the Harvard Divorce Model, and it is extremely important to know. I talk to all my clients about it. It really resonates with them as to what this process is about, especially as they go through the divorce process. The model is, if you picture a circle with the top half being business, the bottom half being emotion. You can't be in both halves of the circle at the same time, and you can't be standing on the line. So in divorce, what the divorce lawyer is trying to do is we are getting you to make a business decision at every turn in your case. If you are dealing out of emotion and you're in the bottom half of the circle, pins get put down, negotiations stop, and that emotion is so...
Each video segment will be from 45 seconds to 1.5 minutes. Editing is often necessary. No one is graded off for stammers and stumbles. Few people do this perfectly, although there are exceptions. Your style is your style as long as you keep the interest of your audience. You may see the big picture. You may be a great teacher. You may relate the topic to an incident in your practice.
It allows us to match up personalities and types of cases with the right lawyer for the right job. And that makes a world of difference when you're a client coming in with what.
And what collaborative law does is it brings a process, a structure to that settlement adventure. And really the process contains about 5 basic steps. The first step is agreeing to the ground rules of the process and signing the collaborative law participation agreement. That's the first part of the process. The second part is before we do anything else in the dispute.
Is the property generally that the parties purchased during the marriage. Separate property generally is property that is owned prior to the marriage, inherited during the marriage, or received by certain other means.
One of the things that I think is important is to have a consultation that is long enough for a lawyer to gather all the facts he needs to properly analyze a case. Just like a doctor has to spend enough time with a patient to give a proper diagnosis. My goal in every initial consultation is to make sure that my client walks out with a good understanding of not only the substantive law but the procedural law in their case, because they can't make an informed decision without that.
Questions? Contact Larry Upshaw. He will send you a list of prospective topics for your videos.